Hello traders, welcome to today's video. It is Wednesday the 24th of January 2024 and this is take two of this morning's video update. I just recorded one. It's up on Twitter at the moment, but it looks really laggy. So apologies for that if anyone has watched this. I am going to do take two of this right now, and I'm just going to make it much quicker because I've got to go out. So yeah, Bitcoin so far. It's been a really crazy couple of days, right? So we had this move down and it's hit 38,800. So if anyone has been watching any of the videos that I've been talking about over the past few weeks, you'll know that we were looking at the value area high, golden pocket, and 2022 yearly highs to act as resistance. This was going into the ETF hype. And then we wanted to see a back test back towards 38,800, which is the exact level that I have been saying for ages. This has been on my chart since the start of the year. This is what we're expecting to hit as a test of support. And then we have confluence down here with it being the low volume node. Okay, so you have a high volume node from the previous market cycle, a low volume node from this current market cycle. So clear up those imbalances. You can see the volume that we've got just here on this peak, like exactly. All right, zoom into that. That is exactly where we are. This little peak of volume that we've seen was from yesterday. That was from this support holding. And then with confluence to that, you have basically we're looking at this as being this is our bull market, like what we've seen recently. Okay, this is where we're at the moment, the anchored VWAP of this current bull cycle, bull market type of thing, for the post ETF hype, up move, whatever. The anchored VWAP is holding as support also. So we had that test into the anchored VWAP. We had that bullish candle close, like that bullish reversal hammer candle, and a close back above that VWAP before retesting into the range lows again. So yeah, a really nice move down. I am in a long position, so I have my long position. I will just bring that up on the screen here. This is the one on my challenge account. Okay, so you can see another $400 on that challenge account so far. This was at $500 when I just recorded the thing. But that pushes our challenge account up towards about 2,000. So remember, we're doing 1,000 to 24K as a challenge for this year. That pushes us basically almost up towards $2,000. And hopefully this continues to go a little bit higher. So with what we're looking at now are two main levels. Okay, so keep it on this chart and keep things very simple, because that's all we've really needed. All right, if you've just literally been looking at this one chart, okay, these are two levels. All right, 38,500 as that resistance, 48,500 as that resistance, and 38,800 as the support. We've hit them both. All right, perfect. So now what we're looking at is one of two scenarios. Okay, either this can hold back into the range, and we're looking at this as a bigger deviation outside of the range, all right, because we're kind of back in that range low again. We're testing it as we speak. If it can close some candles back inside, we're looking first of all for the POC of this current range, which is at 42,500, and then for me, I think 44K is looking like the bigger level. So on most exchanges, 44 is showing up as the POC. On Coinbase, you've got this tiny little bit of volume just below there. This was just since we had that drop, but 44K being a really significant level for myself. Now, if you also draw some fibs high to low, okay, and we add on the 50%, then we can see that lines up perfectly with this high volume node here, and it takes out these highs coming back into this daily imbalance that we've got. Now, if we look at the lower time frames and we just have a look at how things are on the, let's just go to the 5-minute chart and we'll take a look at that. And yeah, so actually, let me just look at the NASDAQ. Good. Okay. I've got a trade open. So that's good. So what we have here is, why is this showing weirdly? What's going on? What's going on? Come on. What's going on? This literally a minute ago was the NPOC. So the NPOC from yesterday, the one that I've got marked out, and you can see here that there's a bunch of levels that are like basically the same. The NPOC was here where this is just topped out of. So if you look at the video, Oh my God, this is annoying. I'm not gonna re-record it again because I do have to leave. But anyway, this move up is not showing as that when I do it like this. Let me see if it comes up on the TPO. Whatever, don't care. But I've got an MPOC that was marked up here at 40,500, which is where price just came into now, and we're seeing a bit of a rejection from this so far. So we had the drop down to 38,800. Then there was the back test of what was the daily open. You come back, you reject off of that briefly, you come back into the previous week lows, which is our range lows, then you back test again this morning, back into what is previous day open, you flip daily open, you come back up, and now it's trying to hold this previous week low where previously was resistance, seeing if it can hold that. So we had the MPOC rejection coming back down into this previous week low. If we can close some 4-hour candles up here, then I am looking for those moves up towards 42,500 to 44k. If not, okay, then we do have to be aware that there are some levels a little bit lower. Okay, so I'm looking at this monthly level down here. So this basically being your December monthly, which was giving us not a wickless monthly candle, but there was barely any downside to be had. It was just December opened and all the way up. It went from like literally December the 1st. So we have the December lows. And then we've got our daily order block down here as well. So if this does drop any further, then we are looking at that December low, that 37,700, 37,500 areas being the next level of support. However, I am long. I would like to see this hold because that means I am right in my idea, and that makes me a very happy man. Now, I'm not saying that this is the low, okay, because we can still have this move that comes back up to 44. You can see on this exchange, this is the POC. And then potentially that move down to 32 if we are to get like a black swan event or anything like that a little bit later on in the year. Now, I am going to wrap it up there. I'm going to hope and pray that this video does not end up as laggy as it's been recording as the previous one. I think the issue was that I had Quantar open and I have a trade on NASDAQ. Good. I'm short, by the way, from up here. I just longed the VWAP and then I just flipped it short. So yeah, happy days. Thank you very much for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe. Please let this video work, and I'll see you again on the next one. Cheers. Bye-bye.